Hello, entrepreneur.
Pat!
Today I'm here in Serrinha, a city with 80,000 inhabitants in the interior of Bahia, close to Feira de Santana, to inaugurate this store here, this beauty, which is Petskeka, a veterinary clinic with a lovely pet shop. So I know you like videos of inaugurations, so you're going to see everything. That's here in this store, which turned out beautiful. It's the kind of business that's destined to have success.
From the beginning, I wanted to have a clinic part, so much so that our store is small. I've always liked store products, but also the clinic. It's precisely to have exams that people could do in the city and not have to go elsewhere. That was always the idea. But along the way, I did the Boitosa, but it really wasn't my focus. But after my wife joined the partnership, we decided to focus, as it's a good market, research, and then we really focused on Boitosa and the store.
One of the big challenges of the opening this store, which is tiny, not even 10 square meters, is like a game of Tetris to fit everything in. An interesting mix, a selling mix, a mix that is suitable for this ideal customer in such a small space. So we did a little work, very meticulously, to choose only what really has great sales potential.
I personally always believe in consultancies because I think they are a facilitator, a security for those who are starting a business. It helps you avoid some paths and some pitfalls that could occur. So the idea of seeking consultancy was because of that.
I always followed you, got several cool tips. I bought a bracelet many years ago, but it was when I got pregnant, so I ended up losing it. And then I said, yes, Ricardo, take a look. Then he started research and he liked it. And then did he decide? And then he decided to go ahead.
Look at this grooming station, super compact, but at the same time very functional. So there's a bathtub, there's a table here, there's a round one too, a dryer here with this arm for convenience, precisely to be more functional, more practical, and save space. With a grooming station like this here, you can easily have 2 people working. This is the capacity for 2 people, no more than that. And each person handles on average 8 dogs per day. So you see this capacity of this can handle around 350 dogs per month. This capacity here, look, this makes money, you see, because specialized services, high quality products, and here they hired Fabrizio's consultancy, Sergio, who is our partner and groomer who train the 2 people here who will work in the bathing and grooming. And they will provide additional services. They will do special grooming precisely to increase the average ticket and profitability.
So a menu of baths was planned. Of course, we will do the daily bath, the bath for all types of coats. We will implement a coat schedule with knot removal, with all of that, but we needed something that could match with this high demand she will have for veterinary care. So here we did have the aesthetic part, but with a strong focus on this aspect of care to prevent transmission. There's anxiety, there's stress, there's wear and tear, but it's that thing. When you have a goal, have a purpose, no matter how many barriers there are in life, right? We kept readapting. It was a bit of physical and emotional strain, but we had the purpose of opening this year. So that was always the goal, which thank God we are achieving today.
I even talked to him. Their presence during the opening week was highly important because they did everything. They trained the girls, which we couldn't do. Because if it were, for example, just Paula and I having to do everything we did, we wouldn't have been able to open and we even start this well in advance. And it ends up that the products remain idle, right? You end up with money tied up for a long time.
One of the things we always say is that it's okay to buy food and medicine from local suppliers here. After all, logistics is an important issue. But look, accessories, especially toys, leashes, feeders, it's super important that you have a mix that also comes from outside so you don't end up with the same old things, more of what all the pet shops in town have. So here we made a balance between local suppliers and national suppliers. We always recommend, if you have this mix, to bring something new to your customer.
I say it was one of the best recommendations from the consultancy. It was the program, because today the program has everything. And the CAT assistance. It's also very good. So we got an excellent program. The training and my culture were great. The girls learned really well. All the trials we had, all of them, without exception, were highly praised. People who had never seen it in the city. There was a technician who didn't know there was a dog spa in the city because we didn't have anything like that. Even in relation to grooming, for example. I often saw that grooming here was somewhat lacking. It was just a machine, a grooming that was done just to be done, but it wasn't like there was no hydration, so people really liked it. And the girls learned to get the hang of it.
Very well, quickly, he was patient, explained sometimes the dog was late, he would wait.
Congratulations on the achievement, on realizing this dream, and may this plaque be the milestone of this new phase for you.
1, 2, 3, and
Go!
Certainly, I recommend it. It is a very serious consultancy that improves the quality of services, which already makes any company take a leap of experience, even without having opened the doors. We are very grateful, and for this partnership that I hope will last for a long time.
This was the inauguration of Petscape here in Bahia. We are very happy to have realized the dream of Paulo's Carimbanense. And here's the thing, if you're looking to start a business, whether it's an agricultural supply store, a veterinary clinic, a pet shop, a feed store, or any retail pet business, and you're lost, not knowing what to do, call us so we can talk to you. How can we make your dream come true just like we did here? That's it. See you in the next video. Thanks.
I think you provide a lot of reassurance. The interpersonal relationship is also good because sometimes we have a perspective that isn't very experienced, and it's always important to listen correctly. So what we have to say about your story and Fabricio de Andre de Serra is one of gratitude, because we know that sometimes a mistake can be quite costly for any entrepreneur. So the issue of pricing, markup, all these tips that we received here on a daily basis, sometimes even in the rush of setting up the store, we would always stop and think, no, I remember this, and then what do you think? Sometimes we had a perspective on something and you always, look, our experience says this, and we reflected on some points. So for us, having you here in person, though, was essential, and I am sure it will be fundamental for the growth and structure of the company.